The public charge rule is for lack of a better way, and for the past 7 to 8 years, has been a ping pong change of rules implemented initially in the first Trump administration, which seeks to make changes to the factors that immigration officials can take into account when assessing the validity and approving permanent resident status, what we colloquially still refer to as the green cards, though for any immigrant, it's not green anymore. They used to be, but they're not anymore. And for the longest time, factors related to accessing public benefits like Medicaid were not allowed to be considered in the application process and the assessment of eligibility. In 2019, the Trump administration sought to change that and implemented the first change to the public charge rule that allowed consideration of an applicant immigrant's use of public benefits as a means of potentially disqualifying them for purposes of green card acceptance. That was met with resounding pushback from across the sectors, both the industry as well as the consumer perspectives. I'm sure Sophia and Amber can speak extensively to that. In relevant part, it was due to the fact that there was a fear of a perceived chilling effect to the access of Medicaid, meaning that even if the changes weren't applicable to you as an immigrant, you were being dissuaded from accessing the benefit because of the uncertainty of whether or not this was going to apply to you. In 2022, the Biden administration walked back any of those changes that the Trump administration initially implemented, and in fact created new regulations that explicitly did not permit the consideration of these factors. So you can see how my ping pong analogy is starting here. Where we are today is very recently. We have a new proposed rule from this Trump administration to go back to what they proposed in the original Trump administration. And thus the second whack at this ping pong ball is back to where we were under the first Trump administration of allowing permission of consideration of these factors.